Welcome to the Copper Creek Villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. This time we are in a 2-bedroom villa, a dedicated one, here at the resort. You may remember in the summer we did a tour of a studio. We have not been back. This is one of the harder resorts to get. It's fairly new, and people like Wilderness Lodge. So let's do a bit of a tour. First of all, I like the entry area because of this wood patterning. This is very cute, very reminiscent of the lobby. Evokes the theme of the hotel. It's great. It's a great thing to come into. I don't know which way we should go. I guess we're still technically in the entry here, so let's talk about this big old closet. Okay. So the layout of these rooms is going to be a little different from a lot of 2 bedrooms on property. The reason for that is they're converted. These were regular Wilderness Lodge rooms. I think in the case of this, we might be in about 3. We're probably in 3 old Wilderness Lodge rooms that make up this 2-bedroom. So we have extra pillows and blankets. There's a hamper up there. Our ironing board and ironer here. Our luggage rack. There's a lot of room here. There's nowhere to hang anything on there. I guess you'd put your bag in that slot. The safe is here. We have a rod with hangers. It's a nice big closet. I wish maybe another rod on that side would be nice. And there's that. And just across we have the laundry facilities. We have the washer and dryer. And this'll, it's a GE model, washer and dryer. This will slide closed, I believe. No? This will slide closed. There it is. We can slide that closed. Okay. So the kitchen is in an interesting place. So at Riviera, we had like a hallway of separation. In this one, you don't have that. You walk in and the kitchen is in this alley right here, which goes to the living room. I guess because it doesn't go through, I guess we should start this way. We should go this way to this bedroom and bathroom. In between the 2 bathrooms, but out here you have some storage space. You have 2 drawers, some cubbies, and can hang 3 things. There's a light switch here. Oh, that's that. That's the one above us that we control from there. This is nice to have. I think this is called a stop and drop, someone said. I don't know. I didn't even know what the thing in the other room at Beach Club was a wine rack, and everyone yelled at me. But sorry, in the Bronx, New York, we didn't grow up with a wine rack in the kitchen. You put your wine in a cabinet and locked it. There was life in the Bronx. But anyway, I digress. So here is the bathroom. We have the toilet. We have a vanity with some drawers. We have some cabinet space underneath there as well. These countertops are pretty. I like these. One of my complaints in more recent years is, taking the theme out of the rooms. And these rooms are very white, especially compared to the old Wilderness Lodge rooms. But I will say a lot of the furniture and the fixtures I really like. I think they work well. And so if it's clean and functional and has enough theme to where I still feel like I'm at Wilderness Lodge. It's not the direction I would have gone, but I at least think it's nice. I mean, I can understand why people think it's nice. It makes sense. We have the face soap and the body lotion there. There's the toilet. Towel racks. Here's our shower. Let's take a peek in here. So you have the head above you. You also have the detachable one. There's a shaving ledge. There's no doubt that that's not a seat because it's very small. You have to be a very tiny person, a very young child. No mounted amenities. Even though this didn't open that long ago, I'm surprised they didn't do the mounted amenities. But for the amount you pay for Copper Creek points, I'm a fan of not having to use a wall-mounted thing. Okay, so yeah. We have a door here, which will lock. We can lock that. And then there is a sliding door here, which also locks from this side, which would give you the privacy might want to shower, use the toilet, whatever you need to do. I don't think this locks from this side. You can't lock from two sides. So this doesn't lock from this side. So if someone was using the bathtub and didn't want someone to have access, you're just going to have to lock off the whole thing. But if you want to use the shower, you can be locked off from the person in the bathtub. There's that. So this is the room with the tub. It has another vanity. A much bigger vanity. The same size? No, this is much bigger. So I had to look back and figure that out. Yeah, these are much bigger. These are bigger drawers. There's that. A little way more space under here. With cubbies. I don't know why are we hiding the tissues? Well, they also fall out the bottom. I feel like the tissue should be up here, no? Look at that. Oh, no, I messed it up. I still have to take photos. Put that there. That's where I feel like the tissue should be. I don't know. I don't like them down there. They don't help me there. Nice big mirror. We have the makeup mirror over there as well. These lights aren't even on. There we go. Now they're on. Yeah, and then let's take a look over here. So a lot of DVC rooms, especially the older ones, had tubs with a little window or something that would go through to the bedroom. So they kind of did that, but they didn't. So there is this somewhat translucent window that has like a rock formation, mineral formation on it. And yeah, I like this. It adds color. This feels like I'm at Wilderness Lodge enough. And this is a nice tub. It has some tiny jets. We can see the tiny jets down there. It seems like a pleasant place to have a bath. Can't complain. It's a nice tub. Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll come out here to this bedroom, which has a door, which I assume also locks. Yep, you can lock that. I think all these lights are on, right? Yeah. Okay, this also turns off the bathroom from out here. Okay, so this is the primary bedroom. You have a big mirror right here. We have some art here. I believe that's gonna be a backdrop from Brother Bear. That's what it looks like to me. And I also think that because either Rut or Took, not sure which one of them, I can't tell just by the silhouette, from Brother Bear are there. One of them voiced by Rick Moranis. It was one of his last acting jobs before coming out of retirement, which he has now, to do the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids reboot. And I think another Ghostbusters movie and other things. This is fun, this replica pass for the Carrollwood Pacific Railroad, Walt Disney's Backyard Railroad. Dated 1954. So some nice art there. We have a tiny desk, a workstation with this adorable stool. Let me kick this out. What an adorable stool. It's very colorful. That's the workstation. We can flip this rock light on. That's cool. Like the rock light. I don't feel like it should be right in the middle there. It should probably be closer to this hole. The phone, everything's kind of crowding here, right? I don't feel like that's, if you're gonna work there, you need a little space, right? Lots of outlets up there, 4 USB and 4 standard, and you have a mirror right above you. I was gonna say this room seemed, I don't know, I thought I turned on all the lights here. I didn't turn on any of the lights apparently. So so these ones next to the bed turn on those, and then this is a separate switch here. Let's go do that on the other side. Usually I feel more prepared. Usually I've got everything on. I don't know what happened where I missed these. Those you can, the fun thing with those, you can dial them up or dial them down based on your lighting needs. You can see. So this looks prettier from the other side because on this side you can tell it's a decal. you can see, I'm gonna try to get the light in the right place where you can see some of the bubbles and stuff. Yeah, that bothers me a little bit. Obviously from a couple steps back, you know, if I'm over here, if I'm laying in this bed, I can see the bubbles in this decal window. I like the choice, like the color's great. If they had done this as like some sort of colored piece of glass or something, I think we really would have been in business. It looks way better because so let me show you. You'll see it looks very different from this side because this side is the glass side. So this is essentially a clear piece of glass, and then they lay the decal, this translucent decal, over this side, which maybe this was an open window at some point, and then they changed it somewhere in the design process after they were in construction already. Who knows? It feels to me like something happened based on this scenario. You have a really cool wood headboard here with the little units on the side attached, which is great. Of course, plenty of room under the bed to store things. These are great. This is a great unit. Very thematic, fits the resort well. Very pretty, very functional. So each side has 2 USB and 2 standard outlets. You have a little nightstand. You have some room there. You have some more room down here. I'll take you over to the other side. You have the same exact thing. You don't have the phone on this side. It's very cute. Okay. And then we turn to this way. They went a little plain in this bedroom on these 2 units. They're I don't know. They just don't have a lot of character. And they're what's weird is there's definitely a lot of character in these rooms. I think these cross beams, which happened in most Copper Creek rooms, I think add a lot of character. I think they help the rooms a lot. Otherwise, they'd be a little plain. But let's see what we got going on here. We got, it's nice that it lights up. We have a closet. They didn't do the bar across, they did them coming this way. Okay. Less storage that way, but maybe this isn't that deep. This might be not as deep as usual. There's a big drawer down there. And then, of course, you have a ton of sizable drawers in this unit. And the TV is there, too. So this is the main bedroom. That's what we're working with. Should we do the patio now? Let's just do the patio now. We're here. Okay. This chair's in my way. Okay. We ended up with a very pretty view of the Boulder Ridge pool, which is themed to a rock quarry, which has a lot of really cool hidden details. At some point, maybe will do a video about all the hidden details. The rocks, in fact, supposedly the rocks in these little mine cars are from Catastrophe Canyon and Hollywood Studios. And there's some other really fun details in the actual pool area too. And then we see the original DVC wing, now known as Boulder Ridge, a very pretty building. That building has a fair amount of rooms that face out onto Bay Lake. This does not. The Copper Creek rooms are mostly not going to face the lake, not even... in this case, I think of this building would be like half of them, way less than that face the lake here. These grand villas, I think it's the grand villa on the end, are the ones that are going to face out to the lake. But we can see the lake from here. We could peek at Electrical Water Pageant in the evening. This is Geyser Point Bar and Grill right below us as well. So we're right in the thick of things. We could take the stairs down and come out these steps if we wanted to, and be right in the thick of things here. So, as you might imagine, each balcony area gets a table and 2 chairs. And because it is a 2-bedroom, we have 3 segments. So it goes quite a ways down. Okay. Pop back in. Let's move along to the living room and kitchen now. Okay. We got a nice big cupboard here with this cute art. There are a lot of nods to the totem poles. both the totem poles in this lobby and in the Canada Pavilion at Epcot, which fit the Pacific Northwest theme of the resort. A toaster and the ice bucket in there also. Some cooking aids here, or spatulas and spoons and such. More cooking aids, including a really sharp knife. Pots and pans and things of that sort. Down here, move to here, we got our cutlery. You notice all this storage space has a lot of space in it for your own stuff. I also love this garbage layout. Just makes it easier to throw stuff away, but it's also thoughtful of giving you lots of space. Mr. Coffee and all your coffee supplies are sitting here. We've got more things that we need to cook. We have our GE microwave and as well our GE stove and oven. Very nice appliances. I don't think anything's up here. It's locked. Mugs, plates, bowls, etc. Up here. Our glassware in this one. Paper towels here. We do have a garbage disposal. Something was in there. Here is our GE dishwasher. We got, because they moved the garbage, you have way more space under the sink. We also have your dishwashing, cleaning supplies. This is a cute faucet. I like that. I ruined my pictures now. Okay, yeah, that's this side, and we turn over here. We have the fridge, which is a Frigidaire unit. And more storage up here. Yeah. Not the biggest kitchen in a 2-bedroom. In fact, one of the smallest, but definitely probably more, it might be more functional than Boardwalk and Beach Club, but those are kind of small and boxed in. Maybe small and open is better, but this is the central flow of the room. You can't get from this bathroom and that bedroom without going through here unless you go off the balcony. So, I don't know, it does kind of choke the middle of the room. Oh, but they did do this again, didn't they? We have a drawer, a really long drawer under the kitchen table area. Yeah. This is great. I like this little kitchen table. I like the bench. We got the bench. This art is fantastic. It has the totem poles, but then it also has, very reminiscent of, you may remember the old bed frames. Used to have the animal totem poles, especially the rabbit, but these are in the lobby too. These animal totems with just the head, or if the animal's smaller, the full animal on there. The ones on the end. I love this. This is great. Represents the hotel. Put some color in the room. It's very nice. So it's a big enough table. You could put 6 people here most likely. Maybe a couple more thanks to the bench. But pretty plain unit here. Some drawers. One climate control for the whole room. The whole 3 rooms. All one climate control. That's not common. TV. The thing I like least about this room is this living room. I hate this carpet. I think it's ugly. I think this little unit in front of it is pretty ugly. It's very plain. It does offer you some more storage, but look, it's all it's pretty cheap. It's all beat up to the finish. Couch is nice enough. That'll open. We'll come open that in a few moments. This art, I don't know, this is like the most generic art in the whole room. Doesn't do anything for me. And there's a chair there, and this lamp where I can't for the life of me find the thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, the switch is probably on the plug, so one of those. Oh, there it is. I found it now. I found it now. And then I hit my leg on this ugly thing. They also have lighting up here. But this side of the room's kind of dark. I don't know. I didn't even notice this. I like this above the kitchen, this ironwork. That's cool. That I like. That would have been great around maybe a little more of the room. I didn't even notice that. That's really cool. So yeah, more, there's our balcony. Out of this room, there's a hidden Mickey on this end table. Someone's screaming at the pool. We'll come back to that sofa. Okay, so we're coming into what typically would be the studio, but obviously because it is dedicated, you don't need the doorway and the entry area. You have a just vastly different room. Vastly different. Our studio tour from before does nothing for you in this case because the room is completely different. Some of the furniture is the same, but the layout just completely changed. So we have this, this is my favorite thing they've done in more recent rooms, the tiny shelves. The tiny nightstand just hanging on the wall. Everybody needs a nightstand. Everyone has electronics and stuff. Give it to them. This I loved about the studio too, this like mismatched dresser, which has different poles and all the drawers are different sizes. And there's my little arrow. There's what that is. So it's supposed to be a leaf or what it's supposed to be, wood carving. There's like leather straps on that one. So you have all different size drawers, which serve all different purposes. This is a tall, deep drawer. What's on this one? Oh, it's upside down. It's a little sleepy fox. How cute. These are great. This is a great unit. Gives some color. There's the TV. We have a mirror with the light. Our little table seats 2 people. I like these headboards. There's something about them. I don't like that there's a geometric shape. I would have just cut them off, but I like this. The wood and the patterning is pretty. You have 3 more drawers in this unit between the 2 beds. You have these adjustable lights again. You can adjust those, one on each side of each bed. Plenty of USB outlets. Actually, no. Weird enough. So there's 2 USB outlets there. I'm looking at this thing. Just 2 standard. They didn't give you the USB with these little shelves. Weird enough. The beds are off the floor. You have the frame that allows you some storage space to throw a bag under there. Yeah. That's the bedroom. And then you have the bathroom is a completely different setup. I really like it. So you have these 2. It also makes this room is big. This is way bigger than the regular studio if you cut this off. But it makes it feel bigger. These 2 big mirrored sliding barn doors really add some size to it. These don't lock, right? Yeah. So yeah, you would figure the people staying all in this room probably don't need that much privacy, right? Like for record, the shower does lock. Yeah, it's a shower and toilet lock. The vanities don't. See, I mean, vanities aren't a thing people really need privacy for. You have a big walk-in closet, though. And when I say walk-in, I'm not even joking. Like, it's an actual walk-in closet in this room, which is a rarity in these. They really made the most of this space. Again, this is the room most people would be sleeping in, right? You have room for 4 people in this. So you have a closet that really can accommodate 4 people. So the door swings in, though, right? So you do lose, like, all this floor space, but, like, there's a pocket there. There's a pocket here. There's tons of space to hang clothes. And then there's these really tall shelf space up at the top here. The other nice thing is the dual vanities. You have the identical vanity on both sides, which is wonderful. Both with the makeup mirror. Only get one tissue box, though. You better make the most of it. Yeah, it's great to have them. It's great to have the space. And then in the bathroom, what does Tom love? Toilet art. And we've got some toilet art. And it's great toilet art, perhaps the finest of all the toilet art. It is more of that great totem pole work from either Epcot, Canada Pavilion, or from this lobby. I know last time I was like, oh, it's the lobby one. And then someone's like, no, some of it's the Epcot. I was like, oh, okay. So which is cool. Yeah, there's the toilet. You can't actually look at it while you're on the toilet, but it's there. It's there. And here's the shower. Very similar to the other shower. I think slightly wider, but more, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's wider, but no, because it's narrow. You can't say wider, but more narrow. It's wider this way, but shorter this way. If that makes sense. It has more, actually, in all actuality, it has more depth, but is more narrow. That's what we're going to say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm sure there'll be 50 comments below about it. Yeah, so there's stepping in, there's more depth, but it's going to be narrower than the other shower. That's here. I think it's time to open this guy up to wrap up our tour. I do remember this being easy to slide, though, because when we did the studio had one bed and then one sofa. So I do remember this kooky unit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. American leather sleeper. We've seen this guy before. We've seen this guy many times. It's like an old friend at this point. Let's pull it out. Like I've said in the past, they're comfortable enough, the American leather ones. They're not uncomfortable. Is it as good as sleeping on the mattress? No. Are you going to not be able to sleep? I doubt it. I think you'll be comfortable enough to sleep. Like we say all the time, put the kids on it. Don't put the adults on it unless you have to. Yeah. It is nice to see, though. They didn't give them the shelves here, but there are 2 USB and 3 free normal outlets back there. And within reach of this person over here would be 2 outlets there, but also the kitchen table where there's 2 more USB and 2 standard. But if that's too far, you could roll this thing to there and use it as a nightstand, right? I think that was the idea. There's also some more here. They're in the wall. So you have 4, right? Yeah, there's more down there. 4 standard, 4 USB there. Lots of outlets in these modern rooms. You will not have trouble plugging your stuff in. Yeah, this is a solid 2-bedroom. It's very nice. I love Wilderness Lodge. This is a great resort with 2 amazing pools, the best quiet pool and one of the best pools in general. Great dining. I know some stuff is closed still, but at the moment you still have Geyser Point, which is very, very good. You have one of the best counter services in Roaring Fork, and you still have Whispering Canyon, which is real solid. You could see electrical water pageant from your hotel here in the Magic Kingdom Resort area. You have access via watercraft and via bus. It's Wilderness Lodge is one of my favorite resorts. And while Copper Creek, taking away some of the regular rooms and doing these slightly plainer DVC rooms, is not really my thing. I would be very comfortable here. I would be very comfortable here for several nights. So I get it. I understand. I love Wilderness Lodge. A lot of people do. And these are very functional, comfortable rooms. And honestly, like compared to Riviera, way more thematic and homey. I would pick this over Riviera any day. So that is a 2-bedroom villa at Copper Creek, Disney's Wilderness Lodge.